Welcome back to Access Hollywood Live, everybody. Netflix is doing it again. It's getting all kinds of buzz for this new series based on the best-selling book, 13 Reasons Why.
Well, the show follows the life of a teenager who's committed suicide, but first, she leaves 13 tapes for her classmates explaining why. Katherine Langford plays the girl Hannah, and Dylan Minnette plays the classmate who finds the tape and happens to have a crush on our girl. Okay, explain to Bill and I how this goes down. So your character commits suicide, but then leaves tapes, and if they don't listen, first of all, it's tapes, which is funny to me. If they don't listen to all the tapes, the secrets about them will also be exposed?
Yeah, I think that's the premise that Hannah kind of made the tapes with. You know, she obviously goes through a lot, and towards the end of her life, she decides that she wants to kind of put down the reasons and figure out why she's done, or why she's going to do what she does, and she puts them all down on tape. And I think, you know, the premise is she sends the tapes, she sends a map, she says, listen, pass it on, or there will be consequences. So that kind of pushes, I feel, along in the series.
The suspense of it all.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about a show like this, right, you're going to deal with so many emotional issues for young people. What do you guys want to do with this show, in your opinion? Like, how are we going to positively affect change for people, but spark conversation? Because there's a lot of kids that are going to relate to these characters and what's going on.
But yeah, that's the goal, right? I mean, these are all the issues that we touch on the show are things that happen to teens and people across the world every single day at an alarming rate. And that's why I think our main goal and what we're excited about is for this to start conversations and important ones, and for us to kind of have communication with these people who need help. To be put in that position feels really nice, and to be able to help people in some way, because, you know, I mean, actors aren't like saving lives and stuff that they do, but when you get a project like this, sometimes there are projects that can really help people.
Absolutely, it's a great topic, and it's something that we don't talk about a lot.
Yeah.
But it goes on every day.
Did you guys read the books?
You read it beforehand.
No, well, I think we both read it after we'd been cast. I mean, I know that I read it after I'd been cast, and then I was kind of, that's when I think I really realized the story that we were telling and the gravitas that it could have. But I think you were the same, right?
Yeah, I read it afterwards. I knew all about it, and I started to read it before we started filming. But then I figured it might get confusing. The show takes place over a couple weeks, and the book takes place in a night. I never wanted to like kind of lose I didn't want to get too wrapped up and confused what was going on. So I finished it when it was done. It was great.
Want to have organic experience as an actor. He's a real actor. You see that? I don't want the book to disturb my aura.
Yeah.
You felt that energy?
Definitely me.
What about the cassette tape? Was that funny? Did you two know what a cassette tape was? Did you have to find the yellow Walkman? You know what I mean? The sports Walkman?
Yeah, cassettes are old. Like, you know, that's like something in the museum.
I liked cassettes. I grew up with cassettes.
Yeah, I grew up with cassettes and like cars that had the tape
that you could put in there, right?
Yeah, I tried to put
with that.
Thank you.
I had a bunch of NSYNC tapes that I put on in my mom's drawer. That's right.
He's a real cool people.
Is new again.
Love Dylan.
Now, Selena Gomez is the executive producer on this. How involved was she?
You want to take it?
I mean, like, where do I start? First of all, Selena Gomez is incredibly busy. You know, like when we were shooting, I think she was on a world tour, and you know she's going through so many different things. But Selena and Mandy were the two people who first kind of bought the rights to this book, and I think they were really at the start of this and propelling it into making it a TV series and making it a film. So, you know, I think this is a topic that's very dear to both of them, and I think we go through issues, and Selena's been really open. These are issues that she sees her fans going through, and they're so passionate and involved in the project that